week 3 correctives. So first one I'm going to do is going to be crocodile breaths. So basically you're going to lie flat on the floor and you're going to put your arms out in front of you and you're going to put your arms basically where your shoulders are, shoulder width apart, and then you're going to lift yourself up, keeping your abdomen on the floor but your ribs come off, and then you just breathe into your belly. This way we're stretching the upper back, we're trying to keep the pelvis and the lower part of the back still. Next one's going to be side reaches. So what we're going to do is put your hands in front of you, keep one hand on the floor, and you're going to reach round and try and touch under your knee. So the hand that's not moving, the elbow can come up, but the hand can't come off the floor. So that a couple of times each side. Then we're going to do forward reach. So in the same position, going to find neutral with your shoulders. So don't be too rounded, don't be too closed. We're going to lift your arm up for 4 seconds, count to 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, bring it back, take 4 seconds, place it down for 4 seconds. Rest, all in a count of 4. We're opening up that shoulder and getting the shoulder to move with a stable body position. So again, get the count. You're basically going to count for the count of 4. In a rest position, it takes 4, count of 4, taking it up, count of 4, bringing it back. Side reach again. You should get a little bit further this time. Again, keep the hand that's not moving flat on the floor, but your elbow can come up. Now we're going to do flip-flops. Now this is a very difficult one to learn at the start, but this is a fantastic exercise. So you're going to start with your head facing your thumb, and your knee is going to be up on the opposite side, and your hand's going to be underneath. You might want to watch this a few times first, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to turn your head towards your thumb, lift the other opposite knee up, and then your hand slides down underneath your thigh. Once you learn that, you're going to try and do it in one movement with your head going first. It's basically a crawl pattern on the floor. It's a fantastic exercise, and once you get the motor pattern down, it's an amazing exercise that will not only help your golf game, but it can help with residual pain and strength. So prone rocking, so we're going to put your hands on your floor, find neutral, you move your hands slightly forward, and then you're going to pull your hands into the mat as you sit back. Goes back as far as you can, and then you're going to breathe into your lower back. So as you're on this position, you're going to imagine that your breath is going right into your lower back. Do about 3 breaths, and then come back up. Okay, so next one, you're going to get in a squat position, you're going to drop your hips. So you do your normal, like we're doing a warm up, so you're going to push your elbows into your hips, loosen your hip, and then you're going to drop your knee down in front of you and try and open up your hip that's up, and then come back up and go the other way. Drop your opposite knee down in front of you and try and open up that hip on the other side. Do one more each side. Now we're going into the 90-90 hip stretch. Obviously you've done this in a warm-up. Again, knees at 90 degrees in front of you. You're going to try and keep your back straight and lean over that knee. Now you should notice a huge difference between this and your warm-up. When you do, you're going to move slightly closer to your knee, closer to that hip, and then go back the other way. Just going to breathe into this exercise before you switch to the other side. Again, you should notice a huge change compared to when you've done the warm-up. So swap sides. Again, you know the drill. Hips at 90 degrees in front of you, hip at 90 degrees on the outside of you. Chest over the knee. Keep that lower back as straight as possible. Once you get a stretch, turn into the hip and breathe. Turn back to the middle. And go one more time towards the hip.